The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
McTominay. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's McTominay. Baresi. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. And it's McTominay. Cafu. And it's McTominay. Baresi. Gattuso. It's Roberto Carlos. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Baresi. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. Baresi. And it's McTominay. Cafu. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Cafu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. And it's Rui Costa. Now Gattuso. Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Some good persistent defending here. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hullet. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Mateus. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gattuso. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Gattuso. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Gattuso. Rui Costa. Raul. Opts for safety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pinches it off him. Gattuso. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rui Costa. Cafu could try cutting inside here. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, such a clever touch. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's being shifted off it. He's in a great position here. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mateus. For Olise. Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good spread. Hangs one in. That's a decent clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Raul. And he's on his way! Big chance! Yaya Toure. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Toure with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And here's Rashford. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gattuso. Here's Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. Gattuso. It's Rui Costa. Mateus does really well there. He is strong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cafu. And it's Gattuso. To Rui Costa. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Raul. Threads one in. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gattuso. And it's Yaya Toure. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chiellini. Mateus, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tries to pass it through. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Shevchenko. Mateus to Chiellini. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Shevchenko. Gattuso. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Raul. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. And this is... tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Rash. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. He's had a shot!
Jeff Chiba are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Arsenal are making a change now, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Distributed tidily. Messi. Raul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Scholes. Belletti. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Jeff Chiba desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. He's got away. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Chiellini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yaya Toure. Cafu. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cross needs to be... Real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Stoke grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Turns back here, probably the best option. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Out to the left it goes. And he's intervened well there. Yaya Toure. Cafu. To Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Spread it left. Mitoma. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space. Pressure coming in from all directions. Howson is there's a quick free kick. He has found the way through. Here comes the... Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Howson. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal. Over to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Rice. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Rice.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Mitoma is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. And he's running. And the finish! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Cafu pings it across. Stoke are looking to go forward now. Now it's Drogba. Those looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
That comes as a mighty relief. Cannavaro. De Bruyne. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Howson. Mbappe. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. De Bruyne. Drogba. That is a brilliant interception. Throw in. Howson. And it's McTominay. Cafu chooses to go crossfield. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Chiellini. Chiellini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now Costa Curta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great vision. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi. Roberto Carlos. And he's lost his man, and he shoots! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Stoke choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rice receives it in. He's had a shot! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
McTominay, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. And it's Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Rice. De Bruyne. Crossing. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Messi. Last chance, perhaps. And this is Drogba. And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's neat. Plays it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. He's on it, can he get away? An instinctive, he's got tall! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if a turnover occurs.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Hullet. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And it's Rui Costa. Now there's a fine ball. Ibra shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's in space and looking for options. And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge with Toma. The ball goes a mighty effort! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Japan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch.
It's Dembele! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Zanetti. Oh, it's Dembele. Rui Costa. Decent chance! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Dembele. Looking to play. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Now Yaya Toure. Incoming delivery. It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Long ball looking to counter. It's Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. And we've reached half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal.
Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ibrahimovic. He's chosen to go back. Great chance! Oh, off the bar! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cafu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly was in the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
What a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we've got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody, and I say nobody, would have fared any better.
Cafu. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. So it is still 0-0. Maradona.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gets a good foot in there. And he's forced to go back. David Villa. Bellingham. Now it's Maradona. Maradona touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Ronaldinho plays it in. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. No way through, so back it comes. And that is a superb rearguard action. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Messi. Rummenigge, and this is Hullet. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And Hullet! Bellingham. Irwin. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely, now decent chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's a decent clearance.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Is there any support? Tries a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Irwin.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's good running with the ball, just eases him off the ball. Well, there's the clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still just a single goal between the sides. It's Bellingham. He's found a way past. And he plays one through. Romario! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries to get it clear. He can get that clear. Maradona. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, nice touch. Real chance here. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Gullit, and he's well positioned here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now this could be a chance. Plenty. Can he finish? They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Rummenigge is onto this. So much time and space here. Cross from Cafu. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Cafu plays it short. And this is Messi. Cafu. And this is Hullet. It's a threatening ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's whipped it across. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
(1-0) as we head towards the end. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Irwin. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. With Toma. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Nicked it back promptly. Cannavaro. Bellingham.
Look, there has to be more urgency.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Beckenbauer. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that has been knocked clear. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. With Toma. And here's Messi.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is...
Rummenigge! It's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
After 15 minutes is number 13.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely shaped ball. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. That is lovely. Delivers with whip. It's out for a goal kick. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckenbauer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McTominay. Roberto Carlos. Now Howson. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And a chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Zanetti. Guardiola. That has been slung wide. Now Howson. Distributed tidily. It's a throw-in. McTominay. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pinches it off him. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Jeff Chiba really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Roberto Carlos, and reclaimed it in a trice. Cafu. Yaya Toure. Spread out to the left. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's hoisted clear. Pele. Well, that has not gone well. Cafu. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Roberto Carlos. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi touches it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti. Pele. That's a good ball out wide. Hoisted in. That's a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. That's a decent clearance. He's having a shot! And that has been cleared. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now the breakaway. Nakata picks it up out wide. Smoothly does it. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Good ball, good take. Here comes... He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Cafu is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nakata is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Zanetti. And it's Schneider. He's found a way through. Schneider played in with purpose. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Here's Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Now Howson, aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here.
Oh, sweet feet.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. All the way back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. I think we're just about done here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's played it back.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
It's a threatening ball. Schneider.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Beckenbauer. Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Well, that's an excellent interception. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Provided by the local police.